Been getting quite a few questions about my soldering equipment. This is my rework station, as they call it. This consists of a soldering iron with fume extraction. It comes standard with this needle tip, which is next to useless for any serious soldering work. You know, if you're dealing with microscopic stuff, then fine. But that's that. That goes up to around about 480 degrees, that particular one. I can get different tips. The other part of it is the hot air. Now, I've got a small jet here. That's adjustable in terms of the amount of air comes out and also the temperature. I ramp it right up to 480. Useful for getting components off. It needs have plenty of solder joints on. You've got to pull it all off in one go. Okay, that's that. The next part I've actually got is the weller. Now this is quite a good little soldering station. Adjustable temperature all the way up to 450 degrees C. Interchangeable tips. It's a nice lightweight solder iron. You just unscrew the engine, put different tips in it. I'll show you the range of tips I've got. You can see that's more or less the sort of tips you'll need for type of work. You know, I'm doing a wide one for really heavy solder bits and pieces, and then some smaller ones just for some slightly finer work. They're all cleaned and tinned up. This is the Weller desolder station. It goes up to 400 degrees. It's not really powerful enough sometimes, so I do need one which can go up to at least 450. You can see the range of tips there. That's the spanner for undoing them. So there's various sizes. Obviously the gun with the canister on the top that collects the solder. The little button there you press, that applies the suction. Nice piece of equipment. Really good, gets you out of tight spots, especially through hole soldering. Okay, this here is my solder pot. Basically, it's a mixture of solder and flux for tinning up the tip. And then I've got this little pot here with brass wool in it for cleaning up the tip, and it's very good because it doesn't shock the tip, unlike water. I mean, obviously you can use the sponge for cleaning off, but you know that's very good for cleaning your tip off. So yeah, you can use a sponge if you wish to wipe down. And make sure your tips are always clean. That's the most important part of soldering, is making sure that your tips are clean. Okay, so those are the important things that you actually need with soldering. I mean, even if you just got a cheap $10, £10 solder iron, look after the tip. You don't want that oxidizing. Okay, this is desolder braid or desolder wick, whichever you want to call it. I've got two sizes. Really good to have plenty of that for sucking up excess solder, especially if bridging occurs. Okay, that's about it. The only thing to show you is, oh yes, a pot of flux. Anyway, if you need any more information, please give me a call. Cheers now.